Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Rudy, and we're here at Brother Rice on 99th and Pulaski as your Brother Rice Crusaders are set to take on the Wolfpack of St. Ignatius. Your starting lineup for the Crusaders are number 13, Chris Springer, number 21, Connor Doyle, number 12, Matt Funk, number 5, Colin Teresi, number 20, Mike Nelligan, number 15, Jake Evanish, and your libero, number 3, Tom Gallagher. For the Wolfpack, the starting lineup is number 8, John Ross, number 5, Michael Eastman, number 14, Walt Feiberger, number 19, Henry Zapata, number 13, Lucas Mack, and number 11, Jack Mengen. Crusaders come into this one with a record of 4-9, whereas the St. Ignatius Wolfpack is 2-6. Catholic League matchup here today. The Crusaders going to look to take one with the home court advantage. So the Wolfpack won the toss, and they're going to start the serve. Ross to serve it across to get the game underway. Ross with the serve. Received by Teresi. That one's going to go back a little bit. Tom Gallagher with the save. Teresi just going to send it over for a free ball. Number 5, Michael Eastman with the kill. Set up nicely on the play by the libero, number 17, Alex Sender. Ross going to give it a go here again. Sends it across, received on the play by Tom Gallagher, and he's just going to set that one on the ground. A little mistouch there. Wolfpack going to take an early 2-0 advantage. Crusaders going to have to shake these two off and bounce back. Ross serve goes right into the net. Chris Springer going to head to the line to serve. Springer with the serve. Serves it right out of bounds behind the line. Good call by number 17, Sender, for the Wolfpack to recognize that that one was going way over his head and out of bounds. Number 5, Michael Eastman to serve. Gallagher with a nice receive. Evanish with a set over to Connor Doyle, and Connor Doyle able to slam that one down. So Crusaders get back into it with a 3-2 game. Libero Tom Gallagher to the line. His serve soars out of bounds. The Crusaders are going to have to look to turn something around, as that's two of their past two serves that have gone out of bounds. Serves are actually a pretty critical point in the volleyball, actually, and it's a shame that they missed two right there. Teresi sends it over to Springer. Springer, that's going to hit. It's going to be a Crusader point. Mark Kelly's coming in the game for Matt Funk as a defensive specialist. Kelly serve. Received by Eastman. The set to number 13, Lucas Mack, is going to be blocked out of bounds, so the Wolfpack are going to get the point there. Number 7, Rupi Ramos is coming into the game, as well as number 20, Dylan Christensen, excuse me. Ramos to serve. Serve barely misses that one. Crusaders going to get the point. Teresi's going to head to the line to serve. Teresi's serve goes out of bounds. And that's another missed serve for the Crusaders. That tally is just going up and up. Number 19, Zapata to the line for the Wolfpack. Sends it across. Mark Kelly with the receive. Ignatius with the set. Nelligan out of bounds. Wolfpack point. Zapata, the 6'4", right side from Sutherland. Sends it across. Kelly again with the receive. Ignatius with the hit across. Received on the play by number 7, Rupi Ramos. Crusaders able to block that attempt from the Wolfpack. Tim Novik coming into the game. Novik's serve is good. Ramos with the set across. Number 20, Christensen on the hit. Received by the Crusaders. That's going to be, Springer said it's going to be blocked by the Wolfpack. So Wolfpack have an early 8-5 lead. Libero Sunder to serve. Serves that one out of bounds. And we've seen a lot of missed serves early on in this first set. Both teams going back and forth with those missed serves. Haven't really had too long of a rally. Ignatius with the serve, received by Sender. Ramos gives it to number 5, Eastman. I think he stepped on the... No, they point for the Wolfpack there. Gallagher was not able to get there in time. Mack and Ross are going to check back into the game. Ross is going to head right to the line, serve it across. Ross serve, returned by Teresi. Ignatius to Springer. Save on the play by Ross. That ball is sent over by number 13, Mack. And Springer with the hit. Blocked on the play by the Wolfpack. They're unable to get it up as it falls on their side of the floor. Springer serve is returned by number 5, Mack. Ignatius with the save. Gallagher going to pick this one up. Sends it across to Teresi. Teresi with the hit. No good, but Doyle's able to save that one. Gallagher tracks it down. Gets it over to Springer. Springer just sends it across for a free ball. Ross is set up to number 5, Mack. Is returned by Ignatius, but soars out of bounds. Gallagher tried getting there at the last second, but it was just too far. Wolfpack going to keep a 3-point lead. Eastman with the serve. Serves it across to Gallagher. And that one was just a laser. No chance at that one. Powerful serve by Eastman. We're going to see if he goes right back to him this time. Once again, the powerful serve. That one's going to go out of bounds. Crusaders going to catch a lucky break there. So that one was really close to the line. Gallagher's going to serve again. Turned by Sunder. Ross gives it to number 14, Feiwiger. Crusaders able to save that one as Springer sends it across for a free ball. Ignatius with the return. Gallagher tracks it down. Gives it back up to Funk. Funk with the hit. Received by Ross. Eastman sends it across. Gallagher with the save. Ignatius calls everyone off to send it across for another free ball. Ross with the set. Feiwiger with the hit. Off the hands of Ignatius, and that's going to be a Wolfpack point. Feiwiger to the line. Senior sends it across, and that's going to hit the top of the net. Crusaders going to get a point there, and Mark Kelly comes in for Matt Funk. Kelly sends it across. Received by Sender. Ross gives it across the court to number 19, Zapata. He finds the opening on the court, and the Wolfpack get another point yet again. So Ramos going to go to serve. Ramos' serve goes out of bounds. Good eyes by the Crusaders and good call by the bench there as you could hear him yell it out. Number 5, Colin Teresi, going to go to the line to serve. Teresi serve received by Zapata. Eastman gives it off to number 19, Zapata. Crusaders unable to track that one down after the tip, so it's going to be Wolfpack point. Zapata to the line. His serve goes right to Teresi. Ignatius sends it across to Springer. Springer with the hit, and that one goes right into the net. Ignatius with a 5-point lead. And the Crusaders are going to call a quick timeout here. Their score right now is St. Ignatius Wolfpack 15, Brother Rice Crusaders 10. Crusaders really going to have to fight back after this one. They've been struggling all year, having to come from behind, but with the home court advantage, I don't think it's out of the question that they can come back in this one and take the first two. I personally think that they're a better all-around team, but anything's possible, even though the Wolfpack have the lesser record at 2-6, but I think the Crusaders are still able to pull this one out. Both teams going to take the floor again after that quick minute timeout. Zapata's going to go back to the line to serve it across for the Wolfpack. Zapata's serve lands inbound, and that's going to be an ace for Zapata. A little miscommunication there by the Crusaders. No one really knew who had that ball. It landed right in between Kelly and Teresi. They really got to work and talk about that one. So here's Zapata's serve. Goes to Kelly. Ignatius with the set right across the Springer. Springer with the hit. Received by Eastman. Ramos gives it to number 19, Zapata. Ignatius back across to Springer again. That's tipped. Sender with it. Ramos gives it to Eastman. Eastman's hit is tipped on the play by Springer. Hits Gallagher's hands and then just falls to the ground. 17-10 lead for the Wolfpack. Zapata serve, received by Kelly. Nice tip on the play by Ignatius to get the point there for the Crusaders. Great net awareness. Able to recognize that he had two guys on the net. And it found his opening on the right side as he was able to hit it right in the corner. So Tim Novik's going to go to the line to serve. His serve goes out of bounds. It's going to be Wolfpack point, 18-11. Nelligan's going to check back in. Little Barrow sender. Connor Doyle with the hit. Assisted on the play by Ignatius. Now Ignatius is going to go to the line to hopefully turn things around for the Crusaders. I've been watching him play the past couple years, and he has a powerful jump serve when it's accurate. So if he can get that in right now, the Crusaders can maybe stretch out a 3-point run. And just like that, sends it across. Zapata unable to handle it. The Crusaders going to catch up a little bit there as they decrease the deficit to 5. Ignatius again goes to Zapata. Zapata this time able to get it. Eastman with the hit. Tips it across. Good play at the net by Doyle and Funk. Ramos just sends it across. Ignatius with the set to Funk. Funk's hit across to the Wolfpack. Unable to handle it by Zapata. Crusaders going to increase the deficit yet again. Ignatius serves, goes out of bounds there, but Crusaders able to cut the lead a little bit. And Ross is going to go to the line for the Wolfpack. Ross's serve is received by Gallagher. Ignatius to Doyle. Doyle hits it across, received by Sender. Hit on the play by number 13, Mack. And Funk just going to send that one across as a free ball. Here's Eastman with the hit, and good block at the net by Doyle and Funk. Both were able to go up, hands held high. And Eastman had no chance of getting that one across. Springer's serve received by Zapata. Ross gives it to Eastman. The Crusaders going to get another point there, and they got some momentum going right now with Springer serving. Springer serves it across. That one's going to go out of bounds, giving the Wolfpack their 20th point. So here's Eastman. Eastman's serve goes out of bounds. And the libero, Gallagher, is going to go to the line and serve. Gallagher's serve goes right to the libero, Sender. Ross with the set. Gives it to Eastman. Blocking the play by Michael Nelligan, and the Crusaders going to get another point there. And just like that, the Crusaders cut the lead to 2 as the Wolfpack call their first time out of the game. Ever since the Crusaders have started getting their serves in, they've cut the deficit substantially. It's 2 points right now, and Gallagher at the line, they're going to look to keep cutting that down even more. Both teams going to take the floor. 2018 game in the first match. Gallagher serves it across, received by Sender. Ross with the save. And Max just going to have to send that one along. Funk with a huge kill. Crusaders gaining some momentum now. After a rugged first couple of points, they've really picked it up. Gallagher serves it again to Sender. Ross with the set. Gives it to Mack. And Mack with the hit. No one there. You hate to see that for the Crusaders after going on a big run. Now Feiwiger is going to go to the line. Feiwiger serves it across. Springer with the receive. Ignatius sets it to Teresi. Teresi's blocked on the play by number 11, Mangan, and number 13, Mack. Great play at the net by the Wolfpack. Teresi unable to deflect it off their hands out of bounds. So here's Gallagher with the receive. Ignatius set to Nelligan is a bit too far out of reach. So he was only able to get a fingertip on it, unable to get it over the net. We've got ourselves a 2-point game till victory for the Wolfpack. Crusaders going to call a quick timeout after giving up 2 points there.
Thank you.
Okay. Need your help. You've got 2 squares left, so. Alright. Okay.
So both teams going to take the court again. Crusaders trailing by 4. High school rules is you have to win by 2 no matter what. No cap, I believe. So if the Crusaders can at least cut the deficit down to 1, they could be in good shape. Springer with the receive. Ignatius with the set. Gives it to Funk. And that's going to be Wolfpack point. I think they saw Funk cross the line there underneath the net. It's game point here as Firewiggers at the line. Crusaders really have to side out here. It's Firewiggers serve. Received by Springer. Ignatius with the set. Over to Teresi. Teresi with the hit. And that's going to be Wolfpack point. The Wolfpack going to take this first game here. Despite having the worst record of the 2 teams, they're going to take game 1. Crusaders going to look to try and rally back after a tough first game loss, 25-19.
With the break in action, right now would be a great time to go to the concession stand and grab something to eat. Although it's not March, the Final Four is still coming up, and Mr. Springer still has a couple squares left. See him in the stands for more information about your March Madness square today.
Yeah, I've never seen one there though. Yeah.
He's going to Utah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's a cool place. Yes. Yeah. Yep. No. This is Miami. I don't even know why Miami is called the U, because by that logic, any university could be called the U. Yeah.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for match number 2. Crusaders fell in the first one, 25-19. Looking to rally back and take these next 2 at home. Brother Rice is going to get the serve to start it off. Ignatius at the line. Ignatius to serve, received by Sender. Ross sets it to Mack. Mack with the hit. Blocked on the play by Doyle and Funk. Great network by those 2. They've been doing it all night. Another good example of that right there. Avanish with the serve. Received by center. That one's going to go wide. Ross is able to save it. Eastman goes up. Funk with the receive. Avanish sets it to Doyle. Doyle finds the opening on the floor and able to get the point there. Crusaders shoving to an early 2-0 lead. Avanish's serve received by Eastman. Ross sends it across to Mack. Mack is able to tip that one down, get the point there. And Eastman is going to go to the line for the Wolfpack. Eastman with the serve. Springer receives. Avanish goes up at the net. I think he thought that one was going over, but fell on his own side. Eastman with the serve. Received on the play by Springer. Avanish with the set. Back to Springer. Springer tips it. I think they're going to get him on the line there. Springer, that's the second time the Crusaders have gotten caught by the line. The Wolfpack going to get a free point. Eastman with the serve. That one goes right into the net. Springer is going to go to serve for the Crusaders. Springer's serve received by Sender. Ross sets it up to Eastman. Eastman hits that one behind the line. The Crusaders going to rack up a point there.
Let's go, boys.
Springer's serve. Received on the play by 19, Zapata. Zapata with the hit, blocked on the play by Doyle. Another block for Doyle, wow. Springer with the serve, received by Zapata. Ross with the set. Funk hits it across, received by Ross. Eastman sends it across. Springer able to save it. Gallagher sends it across, and he's going to send that one a little too far across to Ignatius' side there. Able to play it right back. Feiwiger is going to go to the line to serve. The server received by Gallagher. Avanish with the set, gives it to Funk. Funk with a big hit, but received by Feiwiger. And Feiwiger's dig goes all the way across out of bounds.
Tom.
Gallagher serve, received by Zapata. Ross gives it back to Zapata. Nelligan and Funk tried blocking that one, unable to do so. Wolfpack going to pick up a point there. Ramos with the serve, received by Teresi. Avanish sets it back to Funk. And they're going to get him on the line once again for the Crusaders, third time tonight. We got a tie ball game here, 6-6. Ramos with the serve, received by Springer. Avanish with the set, sets it to Funk. That block is going to go out of bounds, and the Crusaders are going to pick up a point there as Mark Kelly comes in to serve. So here's Zapata. Zapata with the hit. That one's going to go out of bounds. Crusaders going to get another point there. Mark Kelly serve, received by Eastman. Ramos with the set, sets it across to Christensen. Christensen with the hit. Wolfpack gonna tally a point there. Zapata with the serve, received by Gallagher. Evanish with the set, gives it to Nelligan. Nelligan able to save it, but I think they're gonna. Thought that was a lift at first, but no, I think they're gonna call the Wolfpack for being on the line. Good hustle there by Nelligan to not give up on that ball. Crusaders able to pick up a point about it because of it. So Teresi's serve flies into the net. And Sender is going to go to the line for Ignatius. Sender's serve goes right to Gallagher. Gallagher hits it a little far right. Teresi's going to be able to save that and give it a free ball for Ignatius. Ramos hits it over to Eastman. And good block on the play by Evanish and Nelligan. Novik going to go to the line to serve. Novik serve, received by Sender. Ramos gives it to Christensen. Christensen hits that one out of bounds. Crusader point. Novik's serve goes into the net. Nelligan's going to come back in once again for Novik. So Ross going to serve it over for the Wolfpack. Ross's serve received by Mark Kelly. Evanish sets it over to Springer. Springer with the hit. Blocked on the play by Mack. Ross able to recover. Back again to Mack. Mack hits it across. Received by Teresi. Evanish with the set. Connor Doyle with the slam. Good spike on the play by Doyle. An even better set on the play by Evanish. Evanish's serve received by Zapata. Ross sets it up for Mack. And that's going to be a Crusader point. Evanish's serve goes out of bounds. And Eastman's going to go and serve for the Wolfpack. 13-10 game in favor of the Crusaders. Eastman's serve goes out of bounds. Crusaders add to their lead total. Springer serve, received by Sender. Ross up to Feiwiger. Evanish with a nice dig. Springer with another dig. Gallagher sets it up for Teresi. Teresi tips it up. Ross able to get that one. Gives it over to Sender. Sender sets it up to Mack. Mack unable to get it across past the Crusaders. The Crusaders are going to tally up a point. Just like that, the Wolfpack are going to call a timeout.
Just in case you have friends and family that cannot make it out to tonight's contest, the game is being broadcast live on Brother Rice TV. Just go to Brother Rice's YouTube page. You will find the live broadcast.
So coming out of that quick break, the Crusaders have a 15-10 advantage right now after falling into the first set 25-19. They've looked strong all the way out. Great chemistry, as we've seen, with Doyle and Nelligan at the net and Evanish setting them up. They've really bounced back after that first game. Hopefully they can continue to do so throughout this game. So Springer's serve goes out of bounds. Good communication there by the Wolfpack to recognize that. And Feiriger is going to go to the line to serve it across for the Wolfpack. Feiriger's serve is received by Teresi. Evanish with the set. And Springer sends it across. Ross sets it out for Mack. The Crusaders able to block that one. That was Doyle. And now Gallagher is going to serve.
Here you go, Tom.
Gallagher serves it. Received by Eastman. Mack with the huge hit. Received by Gallagher. And Springer's going to send that one across. And good hit on the play. I think the Wolfpack thought that was going to be a free ball, but Springer kind of gave that one a little roll shot. Crusaders able to pick up a point. Gallagher's serve barely makes it across as Ross sets it to Eastman. It's going to be tipped by the Crusaders, go out of bounds, and the Wolfpack going to gain a point. So here's Ramos, received by Teresi. Evanish with the set. Nelligan with the spike. Crusaders going to tally up another one. Kelly with the serve, received by Sender. Ramos with the set, sets it across to number 19, Zapata. Springer unable to dig that one up. And the Wolfpack going to get a point. Zapata serves it across. Gallagher with the receive. Evanish with the set. Gives it to Teresi. Teresi able to spike that one down inside the lines. Teresi serve goes in, and that is an ace. Crusaders get up to 20 points now, increasing the lead to 7. Teresi serve received by Zapata, and that one's going to fly right over. Evanish sets it to Springer. Blocked on the play by Christensen and Mangan. Good net awareness there. Wolfpack fighting to stay alive in this one. Sunder with the serve, received by Mark Kelly. Evanish with the set. Nelligan tries to give it a kill, but no good. Kelly gives it to Evanish, who gives a little roll shot across. Crusaders picking up a point. Novik to serve for the Crusaders. Serve is received by Zapata. Ramos sends it across to Eastman. Eastman tips that one. And Springer and Kelly tried pancaking that. Unable to do so. The Wolfpack are going to pick up a point. Ross serves it, received by Kelly. Evanish with the set, gives it to Springer. Feiriger tried blocking that one, but it just tipped off his hands, fell to the ground. Crusaders are 3 points away from taking this one and forcing a third match. Ignatius serve received by Sender. Ross with it. Gives it to Eastman. Blocked on the play by Doyle, and Doyle's been on fire. Just blocking every kill attempt after kill attempt. Ignatius with the serve. That's going to hit the top of the net. Wolfpack going to gain a point there as they keep fighting to try and decrease that deficit right now. It's at 7. 2 more points and the Crusaders take this one home. Eastman serve received by Springer. Evans with the set. Gives it right back to Springer, who's blocked. But their block is going to go out of bounds, and the Crusaders have game point right now.
Game point for Brother Rice.
Springer serves received by Sender. Mack sends it across to Eastman. Eastman with the hit. That's going to go right in the net. And your Brother Rice Crusaders are going to take game 2, 25 to 16.
25 to 16. That will force a game 3.
Now we'll be going into game 3, which will be the deciding factor on who wins the game.
With the break in the action, now's a great time to go stop the concession stand. I know you're hungry.
Only ones that have to get mentally prepared before games, but in reality, broadcasters are the same way.
Gentlemen, great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have yourselves here tonight. That's what you've earned yourselves here tonight. You broadcast 6 regular season games a year, 1 playoff game. And I expect nothing but perfection every single time. We've done good so far. But good isn't good enough. It's got to be great. Tonight we had an opportunity, as I said, to do something special. And I expect nothing but greatness from both of you. Both of you earned your positions on this team for a reason. Now go out there and show them why you're on this team and why you're part of BRTV. Bring it in right now. Let's go, boys. Give me a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers. It's game time.
Bean drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, looking for a receiver. He sees Summers. Bean throws the pass. It finds Summers. Summers with the catch at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Crusaders, and they're in favor! Man, just like that. Just like that. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, Durkin, it's playoff season. It's win or go home. Every game's your last.
Yeah, we need a big one tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right, boys, just about that time. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hey, Rudy, come on. Handshake time. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Welcome back, Crusader volleyball fans. We are here at Brother Rice for Game 3 of this matchup between the Brother Rice Crusaders and the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. The Wolfpack took the first game 25-19, and the Crusaders took the second one 25-16. So now we'll have the winner-take-all third game right now. And the Wolfpack will get the serve to start things off. So here's Ross to kick things off. Received by Teresi. Avanish with a set. Gives it to Doyle. Blocked on the play by Feiwiger. Avanish able to save it. Gallagher with the bump over to Teresi. Saved on the play by Funk. Funk again with the save. He's been all over the place this time. Ross with the set. Mack with the hit. Gallagher with the nice save. Avanish sends it across to Doyle. Doyle able to give the Wolfpack a free ball. Ross with it. Feiwiger gives it a hit across, and Gallagher's going to have a nice pancake there. The Wolfpack ultimately rallying and get that point. But wow, what a pancake by Gallagher there. Gave everything his head. Barely saved that one. The Wolfpack going to snag that point. There's Ross. Gallagher with the save. Funk with the hit. Received by Ross. Eastman with the hit. Avanish with the receive. Gives it over to Funk. Funk with the hit. Received by Ross. Sender with it. Gives it over to Eastman. And Eastman's going to set that one across, but it's going to be a Crusader point. Springer sends it across. Received by Zapata. Ross sets it over to Mack. And that's going to be out of bounds on the block by Funk and Doyle. Wolfpack going to take a point. Zapata with the serve. Received by Gallagher. Teresi there to help. And Springer sends it across for the free ball. Zapata receives it. Ross sets it over to Eastman. Eastman spikes it across, so that's going to be a double hit by Doyle. The Wolfpack going to grab another one. Zapata serve. Received by Teresi. Avanish with a set. To Funk. Funk with a nice hit. Saved on the play by Ross. And Max sends that one out of bounds. But great hit there by Funk. Really laid down the hammer. So here's Gallagher with the serve. Received by Eastman. Ross back to Eastman. Eastman with the big hit. Saved by Springer. Gallagher with it. Gives it to Avanish, who sends it across for the Wolfpack free ball. Ross sets it all the way across court to Eastman. And Eastman hits that one out of bounds. Good eyes on the play by Avanish to recognize that one was going out. Gallagher serve, received by Zapata. Ross sets it back to Mack. Mack hits it and barely nicks Springer's hands. So the Wolfpack are going to get that point. Feiwiger serves it across. Received by Springer. Avanish sets it to Funk. Funk with a beautiful kill. The Crusader bench mob is loving it there. Mark Kelly serves. Received by Sender. Ross tracks it down. Gives it to Mack, who tips it across, but I think he's going to get the net. Excuse me, that was the Crusaders who hit the net there. I think that was Nelligan. Wolfpack going to get a point there. So Ramos to serve, received by Springer. Avanish sets it to Teresi. Teresi with the kill. Eastman unable to get the dig there. Teresi serve, received by Sender. Ramos sends it across to Christensen. Blocked on the play by Nelligan. Kelly able to save that. Teresi with the hit. And it looks like it's going to be Wolfpack point there. Crusaders don't like that one. They thought it was tipped. Coach is claiming that change directions there. Close call. I'm not really sure. Could have gone either way. But Eastman's serve goes out of bounds, and the Crusaders able to pick back up that lost point. Novik's going to come in to serve. Novik's serve goes out of bounds. Nelligan's going to come back in. So little Barrows sender is going to serve it across. Miscommunication there by Kelly and Teresi, but they're able to rebound back, and Kelly's able to send it across. Feiwiger's attempt to hit it is blocked by Doyle. Still able to get it across. It's saved by Gallagher. Evanish sets it outside to Springer. And Springer is blocked on the play by Feiwiger. The Wolfpack is loving it. So Sender serves it. Received by Teresi. Evanish with the set. He's able to push it right behind him. Catch the Wolfpack off guard there. Evanish's serve. Unable to be received by Zapata as that goes almost into the broadcast booth up here. Crusaders going to get the point. Evanish's serve received by Sender. Ramos gives it to Eastman. Tipped down the play by the Crusaders, Doyle and Funk. And that's going to be Wolfpack point as they have a 9-8 advantage. Ross's serve received by Teresi. Evanish sets it over to Funk. Funk hits it and hits right into the corner. Perfect kill. Just like that, we're tied back at 9. Springer's serve is out of bounds. Ignatius' coach kind of helped him out there as he called it out for this team. Zapata to serve. Received by Gallagher. Evanish sets it up to Teresi. Teresi who slams it down. Zapata unable to get that one. Beautiful hit by Teresi. Gallagher with the serve, received by Sender. Ross with the set, gives it to Eastman. Eastman tips it, saved by Evanish. Almost saved by Gallagher. Evanish and Gallagher were rolling all over the place on that one to try to keep that ball in the air. Unable to do so. The Wolfpack going to take a 1-point lead. Feiwiger serve, received by Gallagher. Evanish tracks it down. Teresi hits it out of bounds on the tip. Crusaders are down 2 now. Or it looks like the officials are going to have to discuss that one. And they're going to switch the call around. That's going to be a Crusader point. Kelly comes in to serve. Kelly's serve received by Sender. Ross sets it across to Eastman. Eastman with the hit. Gallagher gets one hand on that, but that ricochets out of bounds. Ramos with the serve, received by Gallagher. Ignatius sets it back to Springer. Springer with the hit, received by Sender, but that one goes right across. I think they called a hit the ceiling there. So the Crusaders are going to get a point. Tracy serve goes out of bounds. Good call on the play by the libero Sender. This game has been back and forth. No team gaining too big of a lead here, as it's been pretty much 1 point lead for either team throughout the way. So Eastman serve is received by Kelly. Ignatius dishes it across to Springer. Received on the play by Zapata. Ramos sets it to Christensen, saved by the Crusaders. Sender saves that one. Eastman gets it, and Ramos just sends it across for a free ball. Kelly dishes it off to Ignatius, who gives it to Springer, and Christensen blocks him, giving the Wolfpack a 2 point lead. Eastman with the serve. Good net play by Ignatius. The Crusaders going to tally up a point. Novik serve is received by Sender. Zapata plays it at the net, and Ignatius tries spiking that one down, but goes wide out of bounds, and the Wolfpack going to get a point. Sender with the serve, received by Kelly. Ignatius sets it up to Teresi. Teresi with a nice floater across to get the job done. Ignatius with a serve, and that one barely misses the other side. Didn't get a nice roll at the net. Ignatius going to get a free point there. Frost with the serve. Springer with the receive. Ignatius sets it to Funk. Funk with the hit, saved by Sender. Easton sets it back into play, and Mac's going to get that one across. Gallagher with the receive. Ignatius with the set. And Funk with the big hit. Ross unable to receive that one. Crusaders going to cut the deficit to 1 now. Springer with the serve, received by Sender. Ross sets it. Mac with the hit, blocked on the play by the Crusaders. Teresi tries to put it back into play. No Crusader there to help. Zapata with the serve. Saved by Funk, and Ignatius just sends it over for a free ball. Zapata sets it. Ross. Gallagher with the save. Teresi gets it. Gallagher with another save, hits that back. And the Wolfpack going to take a 3 point lead after pretty much back and forth play. And the Crusaders are going to try to calm things down now with a timeout. So after that quick break, the Crusaders are down 3. And Zapata's at the line to serve. Crusaders going to have to dig deep now if they want this W. Gallagher able to receive it. Evanish with a good set to Funk, who's blocked at the net. Evanish back sets it again to Teresi. Kills it. And the Crusaders going to cut the deficit now to 2. Mr. Reliable Tom Gallagher here at the line to serve. And that one is hit off the chest of Breen, number 4, who's making his first appearance right now in the game 3. Just like that, it's 18-17 now. As Gallagher serves it across. Breen with it. Ross sends it across. Gallagher gives it to Evanish. He gives it to Nelligan. That one's close to the line, but they're going to give it to the Wolfpack. And Feiwiger is going to go to the line to serve. Feiwiger serves. Received by Teresi. Evanish back sets it to Funk, who kills that. And that one's going to hit on the line, barely. And the Crusaders are going to get a point there after some dispute. So we have a 1-point game now. Kelly serves. Received by Breen. Ross sets it to Mack. Mack with the hit. Saved by Springer. Evanish sets it to Teresi, who's blocked. He saves it. Springer with the save. And Gallagher unable to get it across. (20-18) game as Ramos goes to the line to serve. Ramos serves, received by Gallagher. Evanish sets it to Teresi. Teresi is blocked, but that one's going to go out of bounds off the Wolfpack's hand, so it's going to be Crusader point. The Crusaders keep climbing after they're only down 1 now. Teresi serve, and that's an ace. That's bound to give the Crusaders some momentum now as they tied this game up. Teresi serve goes out of bounds. The Wolfpack is within 4 points of capturing this W. The Crusaders are going to have to fight back right now in the hopes of making this a tight game. So Eastman with the serve. That one's going to go out of bounds. And we're back to a tie game at 21s. Novik with the serve. And that one's going to stay in bounds. And Novik's loving it. Novik serve again. Received by Sender. Ramos sets it back. Crusaders going to get another point there. They've got 2 in a row now. And the Wolfpack's going to call a timeout. So coming back, the Crusaders have just gone on a nice little run, getting the lead to 2 points for them. And Novik's been on fire from the line the past 2 serves. He's going to look to keep it up here. His serve stays in bound, received by center. Ramos with the set. Ignatius gives it to Springer. That's tipped. Saved on the play by number 5, Eastman. That's tipped again by the Crusaders. Saved at the net, and Novik's going to send it across for a free ball. Eastman receives. Ramos sets. Hit on a play by Christensen. And the Crusaders going to get a point there, and it's game point right now.
Game point for Brother Rice.
So after being down 3 earlier on, the Crusaders have climbed all the way back. And now it's game point for them with Novik at the line. Wolfpack going to give it one last chance to try and cool Novik down right now with a timeout. So we're back here. Novik at the line after scoring 3 in a row. Novik serve. Received by Eastman. Ramos with the set. Zapata with the hit, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Your Brother Rice Crusaders are going to win the 3rd game, 25-21. Crusaders win the game after falling in the first set. They win the last 2 consecutive ones to take home the W on the home court.
Brother Rice will improve to 5-9.
So the Crusaders are going to take their record to 5-9 now as they pick up a big W in Catholic League play. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as the Brother Rice Crusader baseball team, the sophomore team, is going to be playing. We're going to be broadcasting that. So be sure to tune in this upcoming week for some Brother Rice TV events. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Matt Reedy. Thanks for watching.